Welcome to this shorter video. Yet again, this is the HP L2000 Special Edition Livestrong. For those of you old heads out there, if you recognize Livestrong, you may know that this was Lance Armstrong's sort of ad campaign. Lance Armstrong was a biker, like a cyclist, I mean, that was caught doing steroids, and then, his whole career ended. Before that, he was a very famous cyclist. But this isn't a full review. I'm not going to give details on the whole history of Lance Armstrong and his Livestrong brand. I'm just going to show you the HP L2000. First of all, this thing does not work. Most of these don't work anymore because they had some issues with, I think, the GPU. I think it turns on, just shows nothing on the screen, from what I remember. Or I think it had lines on the screen. I don't know. Anyway, the hinges break all the time on these too. That's another problem. As you saw, somebody actually superglued it back together, but, it's not the same. Okay, look at the ports. We got VGA out, the proprietary docking station connector, gigabit Ethernet, modem, USB 2.0. I think that's just a standard PC card. It's not express card. I don't think that would be probably down here. Kensington lock, audio in and audio out. Here we got a super combo card reader. I think it has MMC, SD, and XD, maybe Memory Stick Pro too. Also has another USB 2.0 port, a mini FireWire 1394, DVD RW drive, which is pretty cool, so it's pretty high end, and I think that's as a video out, and another USB 2.0. This thing looks pretty standard. The build quality is, I guess, decent, but the hinges prove otherwise, so maybe not. But it does feel solid elsewhere. I mean, it's okay. It's not too bad. You can see here, it's an L2000 Special Edition. So, I think this just has a spot for one hard drive. Some of these have spot for two. Nothing special here. But let me show you the inside. HP tried to seem premium by putting their logo on here, but they can't hide that this is just a rebadged compact laptop. Here it is, the inside of the laptop. Okay, I guess it was repaired, functionally at least, but not cosmetically. Well, I like the contrast between yellow and black and this dark gray. I think it looks probably decent. Not bad at all. So there we go, if you guys recognize that CPU. Now, that's just a marketing term. I don't think it's actually called the Turion. I think it's just AMD 64, like a version of it. I forget what it's called, but Turion is just a marketing term, kind of like Centrino was just a marketing term for Intel's Pentium M and later some versions of their, what's it called? The Core 2 Duo, or, the Core Duo. I live strong. Lance Armstrong. There's a signature. Yeah, he lives strong. He lives so strong he had to take steroids to get stronger. Okay, yeah. That's kind of worn out here. Actually, this thing saw a lot of use. Wow, so it must have been pretty good. Geez, but you can see it says Livestrong on the top of the trackpad. The trackpad has this nice little graphic. I don't know why it's like this. Maybe because the driver allows for sideways scrolling. So they wanted to visualize that, but I don't know. I like the design, though. I think it looks great. Ignoring the fact that, anyhow. What I don't like, though, I do get the idea. Everybody put rubber on electronics in the 2000s. They were like, oh, it adds better grip, makes it feel premium. Yeah, when it's new, I'll give you that. But you know what happens to most rubbers? Yeah, they get all sticky when they get old. UV exposure and things like that. Even sweat. But this one held up pretty good. And given how it seems to have a lot of use on it, you know what? That's not a bad quality rubber. So, like Apple, for instance, use pretty good rubber. Like, I have a very heavily used iBook clamshell. The rubber has held up pretty good, hasn't gotten sticky. So, maybe HP used the same style of rubber. Now, Dell sure didn't on their, their big XPS M2010. That thing got some pretty bad cheapo rubber. And a lot of, exercise equipment like Nordic track bikes and, I think even Pelotons were affected by bad rubber. So I've been over to a few friends' houses or parents' friends' houses where their exercise equipment from the 2000s was all sticky and, melted. It's not a good material to use. Don't use rubber. Use leather or something, Alcantara. It might cost more, but it's more durable. Or you can use whatever the hell this kind of rubber is. I think it held up pretty good. What do I have to say about this, though? HP liked to put this widescreen text on their bezels to indicate that this is the future. We got a widescreen display. It's nothing special anymore, but at the time, most laptops that people had were still 4x3, especially like the lower end ones. Because laptops were just starting to get more affordable, so, people were still stuck with 4x3s, I think until roughly the Windows Vista era. Believe it or not, Vista failed, but it did bring us the ubiquity of widescreen laptops. Unless you had an Apple, then you had a widescreen by default. But at this point, I think HP Special Edition L2000. Wait, that's a fucking sticker. Huh. So maybe if I take that sticker off, it'll say like Compact Presario something under there. I forget what this is, the compact version. But yeah. The compact version sold really well from what I remember. You can find them on eBay for like $50 still, even though like everything's expensive on eBay now because everybody's a fucking scalper. But hey, I mean, if you get the compact version, I mean, you're not getting the HP brand. You're not getting this cool little design change. You're getting like a bright metallic case, kind of like this one. But like, you'll probably enjoy it. The cooling's okay. It's not like great, but the cooling's good, especially if you put your own thermal paste on it. Performance is average for the time, but it's definitely withstandable if you play certain games, like slightly older games. You'll have a fun time. But I haven't seen the compact version with like correct hinges. So maybe because HP wanted to change the color, they actually made it like brittle or something. Because in the 90s, most laptops were, black plastic or blackish plastic. And yeah, they were very brittle. They're essentially like clay. And you know what I mean by that. But the compact version, I've not seen any of them with like a cracked hinge. Maybe like one out of like 10 of them. But like, yeah, I think it's kind of like the Lego brown situation. Like, Lego uses like a different mold for their brown pieces, and those always crack and crumble. So I guess it's kind of like that. But yeah, this is not great. I don't like it when laptops have weak hinges or weak plastics attached to strong hinges. This is why you make hinges like Apple. I don't know how they do it, but Apple makes excellent hinges. Very few manufacturers have actually done that. So, if you don't care about Lance Armstrong, but you like this novelty, if you like the whole fact that, like, oh, I own a laptop from a canceled man, then yeah, here you go. Lance Armstrong. I got this for like $5 at the recycler back when I still had access to it. Yeah, I haven't done anything with it because it's just not worth it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.